Here's the payoff pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. One away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. Michael Pineda, 7 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brad Miller becomes out number 2 this inning. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them that won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now batting, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
There where pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 and 2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Into the box, Colby Rasmus. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9th.
At the plate, Logan Morrison. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird as we begin the top of the 4th. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Fouled back. Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat. Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Matt Holliday, he's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The good hitters make adjustment pitch to pitch, and we just witnessed it right there. Back-to-back changeups. First one, he swings through it. Second one, he gets a base hit.
Into the box, Chase Headley, as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And come to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Morrison, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit out towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Yanks played a run on the Gardner double. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's now 3-0 New York. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Bouncer down the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
The batter, number 13.
So stepping in,
baseman,
Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. In the air to left. Gardner is there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail in this one 3-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Swinging a soft liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. He'll get it into second. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you got to love it.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Corey Rasmus is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Greg Bird will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Bounce to first. Oh, what a stop by Morrison. Touché, sir. Safe. Strong throw. He's out at second base. Unconventional base running not paying off, and it's a double play. Ready once again, Starlin Castro. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Souza is under it, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's flared toward left center. Rasmus has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Payoff pitch on its way. And no offer by Holliday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4. Here's Chase Headley. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Chase Headley.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball's in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
That was strikeout number 12 for him. Evan Longoria is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Danny Farquhar has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Miller is underneath this one, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. A look at our line score from Tropicana Field. The Yankees should feel comfortable here, seeing as though they train just a few miles from here in the spring, and they lead here as we play the 8th inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead remains 3-1. Adam Warren is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Adam Warren.
Striding in once again, Colby Rasmus. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, 1 for 3. Slow roller back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder number 20, Steven Souza.
Striding into the box, Steven Souza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a called strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
Now batting,
Matt Holliday standing in now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two pitch is hit in the air out to left. On the move is Rasmus. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's gone just 2 for 13. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Matt Duffy. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Gregorius ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Michael Pineda gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Adam Warren works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. From under the dome at Tropicana Field, MLB Network is live and on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 1-2. He pulls this one into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 7 hits in 31 tries. Now a flare out to left center, and that's in there. Base hit. In now, Gary Sanchez. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Sanchez.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Settling in now, Greg Bird. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, they won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. That's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Gardner on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia.
Duffy.
To short, hit hard. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Previous history with Sabathia, 29 hits in 72 at-bats. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Full count, here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting seventh,
Matt Holliday standing in now.
Matt Holliday.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Holliday can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning. Here's Chase Headley. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 3 base hits in 19 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. And he got him. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. Ready on 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in, Aaron Judge. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled his last time up. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Sanchez.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again a 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's in there, base hit. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Steven Souza. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Ricky Weeks. Previous history with Sabathia, 2 for 11. Hard hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Riding in once again, Matt Holliday. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Holliday is retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is under it. 1 away. Ready now, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good spot for that pitch is it's ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. Judge waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Digging in, Aaron Judge. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Morrison's there, and he is in there. Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Some action out in the bullpen. A couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number
Here's Starlin
14,
Castro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Castro.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning. Into the box, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Coming to the plate now,
13,
Brad Miller. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Miller.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tommy Hunter takes over to start
now
the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49. Tommy.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander has begun to get loose. Now the pitch. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Souza is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Chase Headley. His prior history versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ellsbury on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Morrison comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now Morrison swings and sends this one on the ground to second base. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in, Ricky Weeks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get there, but he pulls it in right in front of the. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen.
Brett Gardner.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This is skied into short left center. Dickerson on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A ball hit softly on a line to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder down. It's off the third base bag. And Chase had some trouble with it. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with Steven Souza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. CC ready with the 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Logan Morrison. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Trying to pick things up then. The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brad Boxberger is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Digging in, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Duffy has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Payoff pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Dylan Betances is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here he comes again, 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dickerson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Number 99.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Squared that one up just a little late. High in the air out towards shallow right. After it is Souza. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Brett Gardner, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a little blooper to center. Miller into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. The winning run is at first base. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller. And a
fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Steven Souza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Denny Farquhar takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Miller is there. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
So stepping in, Starlin Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Played on the backhand. Will go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 1 for 4. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for out number 1.
Number 8.
Into the box, Ricky Weeks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Ready for another shot now, Matt Holliday. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Chase Headley. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Ball.
2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. They'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ellsbury will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Colby Rasmus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 40.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Xavier Cedeno gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2-1. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Gardner heads for the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman,
riding in once again, Greg Bird. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. In there, a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Here's Didi Gregorius attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Duffy. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, Brad Miller. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Adam Warren will come on in relief as he'll make McKay next to his name in this one. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now batting, Logan Morrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Ricky Weeks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. In this MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 11 hits in 46 tries. He also has 1 home run. High in the air into shallow left center. Kim comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. On the ground now for Hardy. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play. And here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim.
Number 25.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. To third. Headley's got it. Here's Mark Trumbo now. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. This one's down to third. Here's Castro for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's Tillman on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number one. Here's Didi Gregorius. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Gregorius.
Swing and a liner, but foul. High in the air. Machado just to the left of the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Starlin Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones on the move. And that retires the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Bird. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Seth Smith now. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Seth Smith.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Greg Bird. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Here's Chase Headley. It's a rough one for him on Wednesday, taking an 0 for 5 in that one. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Striding in, Matt Holliday. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up.
Brett Gardner.
2-1 home now to Gardner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tim's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Wellington Castillo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Digging in, J.J. Hardy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder number 10.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. Ready for another chance. Jacoby Ellsbury comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number one. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's Tillman on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Next for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Third baseman,
one out
13,
now in the Orioles' 4th.
Machado.
And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Trumbo.
Right fielder, Mark.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And maybe a chance for our first run. He's in with a leadoff double.
The batter, number
Here's
14.
Starlin Castro.
Second
He's
baseman.
0 for 1 thus far.
Starlin
No
Castro.
runs, 4 hits. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
The first baseman, number 33.
Now batting, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Jones is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base.
Chase Headley.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He popped out in his first trip. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Seth Smith now.
Designated hitter, Seth Smith.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate.
A swing and a miss. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, 1 and 2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that will go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. On the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Wellington Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To 2 and 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Gardner, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And yet another strikeout here. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he's safe. Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Castro.
1-1. Here it is. And that misses. 2-1. Ground ball left side. Machado has it. A quick out number 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now, as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Greg Bird.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chase Headley. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning.
It's time.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Judge, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got another one. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. 1 for 4. Line drive to left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Sanchez.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones going back at the track. He's got it. A great running. Adam Warren will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Adam Warren.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Seth Smith now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 1 for 6. This is line to left. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. T.J. McFarland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. Hardy for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Grounded to third. Headley's got it. And he's set down, 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off.
So he got him swinging. J.J. Hardy becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he did and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. A 3 for 12 line. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Sanchez.
Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Chris Carter. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones going back on it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Matt Holliday standing in now. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. 2 for 9. Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Manny Machado now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.